Hey, how's it going, everybody? It is Tuesday, which means we are gonna build stuff, nerdy stuff, awesome nerdy stuff. Gonna build it. Hi, it is TaleSpire Tuesday. We are going to continue building the keep on the Borderlands, which is coming along pretty good. The keep itself is done, um, more or less. We're just building the dungeon underneath it, which is coming along. I think we're gonna do this level, which is much smaller than the level above. And then below this level is the actual treasure chamber, or vault. The dungeon vault. Wherein it's going to be big. It's going to be one big room, I think, with one big encounter. The boss, if you will. So, not too much left to do with this. Beyond that. So, what we do next, I have ideas. But for now, let's finish this up. Let's get it finished up and done. So, we have the stairwell that accesses the second level, right here, of the dungeon. We finished this last time. We are going to get into build mode. Also, update. TaleSpire dropped a new tile set. Haha, oops. Let me do this real quick. Boop, boop, boop. Palisade. They have palisades now. So we are gonna do right quick, just for my own edification here. We're gonna do a kind of a palisade situation on this even though this wasn't part of the original, map. We've kind of deviated a little bit here and there. I don't think this is gonna be a big deal. But they've added palisade, and I kind of want to add a sort of like a makeshift structure here. That's basically just a first line of defense for the keep. Let's see, make sure we're getting at least level enough, and if not, we can always do this. I think that'll do. And we can move that down. And we can move that down. Okay. Cool. I think that'll do. And I think even if we bring this last one up even more... Ooh, but we left a gap. Oh no. Oh, there's a gap. We can just move this over like that. Look at that. Now that there's no grid for these things, well, less of a grid. I don't know if... I think all of these rocks that I've placed before are still the old versions that still lock to the grid. I have to, if I want them to be the new ones, I have to go in and replace them all, which I'm not going to do. They are what they are. I mean, if it's an isolated case where I need one that isn't locked to the grid, I'll just replace that one. But this works. This is fine. We're leaving it. We're leaving it the way it is. So Palisade has these sort of these wooden structures. Like palisade walls for small towns and stuff like that. So you can do a small town that has walls around it that aren't made of stone, and you don't have to be super janky about it and use tiles that maybe aren't optimal. Let me come down a little bit here. There we go. Okay, that works. And then we're gonna go across a few like that to about there. I have to keep in mind the width of the door that we're going to put down. I think that should do probably. And we can put stuff over here to kind of end over here to make it extra secure. The Palisade tile set has a lot of really cool options. Whoops. There we go. Okay, so if you look in doors now, we have some new doors. We have the Palisade doors. Check that shit out. Hey, what's up? Why not Sasha? How's it going? TaleSpire Tuesday. We are checking out the new tile set that TaleSpire dropped this week. The Palisades tile set. Welcome, welcome. Let me copy this. And we will extend that a little bit. Alright, there we go. So we have the... Ooh. Yeah, let's move it down a little bit. There we go. And that, and this one. I don't know why. It wasn't doing that. Alright, so we gotta come out of build mode and we can test out this new door. It's actually really cool from this side. You can see it's barred. Actually, yeah. And then you can just... Boop, and the bar moves aside, and it opens. So cool. So cool. There we go. Cool. So, there, we have a little palisade wall. It's not done yet. That is just the beginning. Ho ho ho! Just you wait. Let me go back into Palisade. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoa. Oh, I'm in the wrong tile. There we go. I was in props. I'm a dumb. Alright. So, if we go here, we can get the little battlements for the Palisade. Let's see. Do that, and then do that, and that, and then I got a 1x1 right there, and there you go. There's some battlements. Now we can round this out by making kind of like a, I don't know, a tower kind of thing at the end. They got the spires, now you just need the tail. Exactly. Exactly. Ooh. One thing I think I'm going to do here is raise that up to about there. Yeah, sure, that works. Alright. So let's copy this and drop it right there. Well, close. There we go. Or actually, I kind of want it over here. Yeah, there we go. And another one of these right there. Let's move it into place. And then the same thing over here. Right there. Oh, zoom in. Down a little. Whoa. Oops. Wait, there we go. Is that lining up? Yeah, basically. And then, oops, right there. Cool. And then just copy that. And copy. Whoops. Oh. It's a cavalcade of mistakes here. There we go. That's what we were, well, kind of what we were trying to do. Did that not? Oh. It did not sink down. There we go. Mostly. There. Now it's done. Cool. Alright, and another thing we're going to do here, I believe, is we can do some other stuff. Let's see, I think it's in miscellaneous exterior. Palisade. Yeah, they got a bunch of stuff. They got these things that you can put here to kind of deter enemies and stuff. Just gonna put a couple here. And that and that. Cool. Put another one here. And move it down a hair. Sure. I think that was... Oh, what's this? Oh, cool. Just a big spike of wood. Okay. I did not realize that was a thing. Cool. And then there's this, which is, it looks like just a makeshift wall, or a low wall. Do we want to use this? Nah, let's just keep using these. These seem to be the best option. And maybe another one right there. And maybe another one right about here. And then we can adjust all the heights and angles. And maybe move this one slightly over there. Yeah, that's fine. Whoops, that was the rock. Did not want to move the rock. I wanted to move this. There we go. Up a little... Right there, perfect. Alright, cool. Alright, looking pretty good. I think we also want to put some sort of lighting out here for those on the wall. Whoa, is there a gap right there? What's going on? Oh, no, that's just the grid. Making it look like it's opening into the void. Alright, so if that's the case, we need these. And these, unfortunately, do not line up to the grid. So you have to eyeball it, which is kind of annoying, but I get why they did it that way. Just so you could kind of have them wherever. But it's actually kind of easy to line it up. See? There you go. Perfect. What is this? Oh, cool. We can actually put that right in there as kind of a support. Or maybe right about here and down a bit. Or like that. Sure. Ooh. I'm actually coming in this way a little. Cool. Alright. Can we do another one? Let me see. Not really. Unless we line it up with that. Yeah, sure. I guess that works. Cool. I'll just scoot it that way a little bit. A little bit more. Just a hair. There we go. Alright. Cool. That is the palisade and the access stairs. Do we want to do... Oh, we didn't do the platforms over here. That's a oversight. There we go. I guess not. I guess that's fine. And we... Oh, well, how are you going to get up on this side? You can't, unless there's a walkway. So we got to get rid of that fern. And that's about it. That's fine. Just that one. Copy this boy. And put it here. And down just a hair. Not that far. That far. Perfect. And then... Whoop. There we go. Up to about... there-ish. Alright, cool. And same deal as the other side. Let me grab this guy. And... let's see. Right about there. Or... right about there, actually. There we go. Looks pretty good, I think. I'm pretty sure that this is not the intended use for this tile, but whatever. I mean, it kind of works. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just do a platform-ish kind of deal underneath this one, because I guess that's as high up as we can come, given the terrain. unless we raise the terrain slightly, which we can do. We can just pop that up like, whoa. Pop that up like, whoa. Whoops. Whoa, where did this come from? Oh, it came... Okay, hold on. Let me... There. Now I should have an easier time. Jeez. I noticed that when you go to raise some of the tiles with the control key, and when you click on them, it moves your cursor down. So if you have your library open, your cursor will hover over one of these, which is where this and this came from. So if you're going to do any edits like that, it's a good idea to collapse your library so that doesn't happen. Let's just do that, and that should do it. All we really need to do. Cool. All right. Let's do some lights. Let's do the braziers. One right here and one right. Well, actually, probably one here and one here, because otherwise they're not going to be able to go around that corner. What else do we have available? What happened to the... Oh, those are in camping now, aren't they? The bonfires. Yep. So they can actually have a couple of these out here. Or probably one or two inside. They don't want to give anyone coming up to the wall the means with which to burn the wall down. It's like, let's just put a couple big bonfires out there, you know, so people can burn the wall down if they don't want to have to deal with it. Thinking as a player and a GM who has GM'd for players, it is a thing that they will do. It's like, there's a giant bonfire just outside this wooden palisade? Yeah, you know, just so they can, you know, see you. Okay, I'm going to take a burning log from it and I'm going to just throw it at the... catch the palisade on fire. God. It would happen. It would happen. Don't pretend like it wouldn't. Alright, so let's move that over just a skosh. I mean, even these being here is kind of, you know, appropriately put, playing with fire. Giant bonfires because screw the rogue, exactly. Yeah, even having these here, I mean, yeah, you got players that have affect normal, like, what is it? It's a cantrip that lets you just affect normal fires, and even that's just kind of like, if the player plays it right and makes a good enough case, they just be like, well, I'm just gonna make the fire like twice as big, and you know, catch the palisade on fire, and at that point you got to be like, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, it's on fire. All right, cool. Well, we got the palisade. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty damn good. For what it is, just a basic stopgap, right? Yeah. First line of defense for people trying to get to the keep. And keep in mind, as on top of the guards that are going to be here, they also have backup from any guards that are over here and that have crossbows. Maybe crossbows range is pretty good. What is a crossbows range? Now I'm curious. I think it's 80. Control flame. Yes, that's the one. Thank you. Whoa. Yeah, some of those cantrips are very versatile. Not last week, but not this week, past Sunday, but the Sunday before, when I was playing in Z's game over on his channel, my character just got Shape Water, and oh my god, that cantrip, I cast that. That was my most cast spell. I had just gotten it, and that was my most cast spell the entire stream. I used it to create a diversion. I used it to create a platform for me to stand on in the water. I used it to create ice spikes. I used it to create cover. Oh my gosh, it is amazing. Let's see. We're looking for crossbow. Crossbow. That one. Yes. No, just regular crossbow. I don't need any magic. Yeah, light cross. Actually, yeah, light crossbow. Well, they would have heavy crossbows, wouldn't they? I think they would. Range is 100 feet, short range. 400 feet long range. That's not bad, yeah. They can easily hit anything causing a ruckus. Light. Okay, that's where I got the 80. So light is 80. Even with a light crossbow, they can just hit someone standing directly in here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh man, I thought I turned that off. Sorry. Yeah. I have this set to not spam symbols. You can spam emotes now. I turned that one off. So if you have emotes you want to spam, feel free. But I don't know what it means by symbols. Sorry about that. Let's see. That is, yeah, that's about 80 feet, even from there. So even if they're on the palisade and they have a good angle, yeah. Well, even with light crossbows, but they have heavy ones. Oh, you typed an equals too much. Got it. Okay, that's what it means by symbols. Got it. Yeah. You can do emotes though. Emotes are fine. I turned that one off because I was like, you know what? If people want to show their enthusiasm, who am I to deny them that? Let's see. You know what? Let's go back into build mode and miscellaneous exterior and over to palisade, and we're gonna put a couple of these big giant spikies or wooden pikey spikes right here. Right about, or we can just do it like right there. Dude, and dude. Sure. Yeah, I guess that's fine, and maybe another one right here and another one right over here. Just because. Haha, that actually looks kind of cool. All right. There we go. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Cool. All right, so I think we're done out here. I just kind of wanted to take a look at the new tile set for Palisades. It's kind of neat. You can do some cool stuff with it. Oh, also, yeah, I wanted to redo the drawbridge because right now I'm using this, and they still haven't added a drawbridge. That's fine. Come on, TaleSpire. Drawbridge. But that's fine. We are going to redo the drawbridge using some of the Palisade tiles because they look a little bit more like a drawbridge. A rickety drawbridge, but whatever. So let's see. We can, and these do not align with the grid because these are props. So we have to eyeball it, which might prove a little bit iffy, but we can always adjust. Let's see. Come on. Right there. And right there. Yeah, I would prefer it if they were 2 tiles wide, so it didn't look so iffy. Because that just looks like a rope bridge. I don't know. Oh wait, maybe there's an actual thing. No, there isn't. There. Well, for now that's fine. It's not the best, but fine. Sure. Cool. And we can go ahead and close this door. The massive door. And we can close that. Alright. Cool. So yes, TaleSpire, drawbridge. Please. I can has drawbridge. Drawbridge. That's all I want. Well, I want more things too, but also a drawbridge. Alright, let's get back to the dungeon. Here you can see we have the stairwell all set that leads down into this second level of the dungeon that we're going to be working on. If I go into build mode, you can see the hidden tiles toggle. There we go. And if we go into wizard site, aka DM mode, we can right click and toggle the visibility of that tile, those 4 tiles, so that you can see it or not see it. So we're gonna turn it off, or make it visible, or see-through, however you want to phrase it. And one thing I kind of want to do, now that I'm looking at this, let's go down a little. This is going to be tricky. There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Okay. Easy does it. Alright. So we get a sample height. Ooh, wait, where's our grid? Oh, there it is. It's above us, so we can't see it. Okay, there I think is where we want to be. And we're going to try doing this real quick. Actually, since we have it lined up, we can just move this, peel away this layer right there. Ah, perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. Cool. All right, into this and sewers and this guy, and let's just place a couple of these around here so that it's more difficult to see the underside of this. Hold on, let me toggle this stuff. Oh wait, we just have to do this. There we go. Kind of worked. I guess. Yeah. Oh well. Ooh, that just had. There we go. So, yeah, I guess we'll keep it. There's no. It's no big deal. All right. What to do? What to do next? So we're gonna do the floor of this part of the dungeon. I think we're gonna use this floor, just because it's sort of used in the room above, and I kind of want to ride that aesthetic for this next part. So let's scroll up a hair, just a hair. Okay, well, just wanted to come. That's all I wanted. All right. And we have to come down just a little bit, half a step. Perfect. All right, so I need to turn on the clipping, and we're gonna put a floor under this. I guess I don't need that for this part. I can just do this, because they're going to be essentially blocked off from seeing anything beyond here. Let's see. So and here, right here, we have a pit trap from one of the dungeon rooms above. And I think this is basically just going to come this way and then maybe curve off to their left. And then that'll lead into the Capstan Trap room, which we've been talking about doing. And we are going to get to it today. Today is the day. Let's see, Castle Ruins. We'll use some of these walls to kind of block everything in. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to bring everything down. That's fine. So let's just frame this out for now. And do that, because it's just going to curve right there and head in that direction. I think if I leave this here, just a landing, just, you know, with nothing in it, like a much needed respite. And that's going to continue off in that direction for a little bit. Just making sure it's not phasing into the floor. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And we need more of these. There we go. And there we go. And or maybe, do we come in one? I think maybe we come in one. It's 4 wide, which will end up being 3 wide. Yep, that's exactly the way we had it. Cool. So put that there, and then grab this, and just do that. Perfect. All right. So now we need to place these. Yeah, this we want to give the impression that the walls are very vaulted, and ooh, I have a very cool idea for this. It's gonna be a little bit. Well, actually, it'll. I guess that's fine. It'll work. Oh man, it's so weird. Oh, I see what I did. Becker MD, hi, what's up? I'm doing fine. How are you doing? This is not for a campaign. This is just for fun. I'm building the Keep on the Borderlands, the classic D&D map. And once it's done, I'm going to try to throw it up onto the Steam Workshop for TaleSpire, just so other people can download it and do what they want with it. They can set it on fire if they want to. Which will be difficult because it's not real. Actually, I should just do that. There we go. And then that, and that, and that. Okay. Now that makes more sense. Okay, cool. And what we wanted to do, which I think we still can, it'll just be a little awkward. We are going to use one of my favorite tiles, this thing, and we are going to make some arches, support arches for the dungeon above. There we go. Yeah, I like that. And then you want to add in a support block there, which, yeah, cool. That's actually perfect. Cool. And they're not going to see this part. They are going to see this part. And let's see. Ooh, we can also do, right, let's see, right about there. And coming out from that side. And a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more right about... Nope, too far, too far. There-ish, right? Yeah. And that is lined up, correct? Yes. Cool. And we just need another one of these. Again, not that they're going to see it. But, yeah, whatever. Alright, cool. So we have some arches. That works. Kind of makes it kind of a vaulting hallway that's going to lead into the trap room. Said like a true DM. The trap room. Let's see. Grab one of those. Like that. And then... I wish I could make I don't have enough for a section of this yet, so we're just gonna have to do it this... Ooh, whoa. If I do it like that... Whoop. Did nothing. Whoa. That did a whole lot of nothing. Alright. Weird. Alright, whatever. I don't know why that didn't do anything. Alright. So there's that. And... yeah, we just keep going. There it is. That's what we want. Yeah, cool. Alright. And I guess we're gonna do... is this the select tool? Or is it... we have to hold X. There we go. And that. And copy. Aha! And is it clipping? It is. There. Cool. Oh, that's such a time saver. Oh, man. Being able to copy and paste groups of objects with clipping. Ah. Perfect. Love it. Is amazing. And these are too high now that I'm looking at it, but that's fine. You just have to come down half a step. There we go. Done and done. Alright. Cool. Okay, so let's get up the diagram for the Capstan Water Trap. Make sure I'm on the right thing. There we go. I made it tiny because why not? It's up there at the top. We can probably make it a little bit bigger. Let's see. And it's about as well. We can cover that. Sure. There we go. So yeah, Capstan Water Trap. This room, the scale, from what I've determined, is going to be slightly different, just because of what we have available to us. Some of the tiles that we're intending to use, at least in my blueprints up here, they're still going to adhere to the grid, so we have to make exceptions for that. I kept wanting to say acceptances for that. Ugh. Anyway, it's been a long week, guys. I got my second shot on last Wednesday, and I was mostly fine. I was just been kind of low energy, and I'm slowly coming out of it. Like Sunday, I've been streaming with my buddy Grampy Jerf on Sunday evenings here, some Valheim, and I couldn't this Sunday. I was just like I was dead. I wasn't like sick. I was just like, I don't feel like doing anything. So yeah, and that's slowly going away. Yesterday, I had to record a bunch for my VOD on YouTube, my third batch of videos, and I normally get around. At least this is the third time doing it. So far, I've been doing like 8 episodes at a time, and yesterday I barely got to 7 because I was just kind of like, I'm done. That, and I reached a point in the game where I kind of had to get something in order to get another thing that's important. So I had to kind of pause and do that off stream because it's basically involved a lot of farming of levels, and I didn't want to do that on stream. And I was right, I think, because it took a long time and it was very boring, even for me, and I was excited about playing because I like the game. I just it's a lot of leveling up. Do we want? I guess we want it to be accessible, at least this level of the dungeon, only to be accessible on this side of the inner bailey, the wall, this wall, as it was probably intended by the original inhabitants of this dungeon. So the Capstan Water Trap room, the way its scale is set is that each of these double things is 5 feet, which makes no sense. So I would say each of these is gonna be, well, you know, we're gonna start at the rounded portions on either end, because that is, well, actually I guess we have to start at the door, of course, but yeah. Let's see. Let's copy this and just do one of these. And since that is worth that, do we want to just make the door right here? I think maybe that's what we do. Well, don't have to do that. So the door, we're going to make a sturdy stone door for reasons. Because we want it to be it's basically a watertight stone door. And we're going to have to build the wall up into this situation, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's see. Let's copy this guy and put one there, and put one there, and put one there, and then another one right there. So as to say, that is a dead end unless you open the door, or that is a big room beyond this door, and yeah, it is kind of big. So, yeah, the scale of this is just kind of weird. All right, so if we say each of those is 5 feet, so it's 5, 10, 15, it's 20 feet across. We'd probably have to make it overall 25 feet across because of what we're trying to do. All right, so 25 feet across. Let's grab one of these. So that's 10, 20, 10, 20, and then we'll do the 5s. 25 feet. There is the width of the room. Cool. For this room in particular, aside from this section of the wall, I think we're going to use, well, we also have to use this here. And here. Sam, how's it going? I might add a mod myself so a 1x1 tile can be a T or a plus wall, because I always end up being off by that much. Yeah, I feel ya. That is definitely a thing. Okay, so that section of the wall is gonna look like that. However, ooh, actually, I take it back. That section of the wall is gonna look slightly different. Because of oh, actually, this is fine. This is fine. Actually, this is perfect. Perfectly fine. Because we can do this. We can do a veneer of what it's actually going to look like. We can use these tiles. And I don't know why I'm doing it that way. Also would add slanted dirt like a roof, but for ground. Sure. I want them to add the way they have like a big foam grass tile that's just grass. It's just like a big foam uh, to use like an in real IRL tile kind of situation. Grass tile that you just put down there. It's grass. I want one like with like a hill or a couple hills or a couple options, stuff like that. That would be really cool and extremely helpful. Let's see. So that, and then also, ooh, is this gonna work? This might work. Maybe we have to come down half a step. Oops, that is nowhere near where I wanted it. There we go. But does that work? Because it's gonna be every 10 feet. And there are... how many gargoyles? How many gargoyles? How many gargoyles? Okay. So each support... oh. 1 foot wide stone balcony runs around the upper... oh, there's a balcony. Oh. Okay. That changes things a little bit. Alright. Interesting. I think if they just finish those modding tools, the workshop will be overrun with new pieces instantly. Yeah. Yeah. Capstan soul spore, ceiling floating room. Okay. 23 stone gargoyles. This was right there, and I didn't. So I kind of wanted to... oh, I know what I can do. I can use this. This gives us the little shelf that we need, while still being... yeah, perfect. All right, cool. It's going to be kind of tricky in the corners, but I think we'll be all right. Is there something directly above this? Is that why? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Where is that? Okay, so that's all the way over here. There's another pit trap right here. So I just have to be aware of that and where that's going to fall. Probably someplace very not good. It might be something we have to add in aside from this... ooh, apart from this room. I guess that works for what we're trying to do. I don't want to put it too far up into the floor above, so yeah, I mean, whoa, I guess this is fine. All right, let's copy that, move it up to there. Whoops. Oh, I had it and then I turned it off for some reason. There. There we go. And just to continue, let's see, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Right there. Boom. Okay, cool. And part of this, once we get the entire thing done, we can figure out how this is actually gonna work. Oh, you know what? Do they have one with, they do. These little alcoves. You know what? We'll do that instead. Because I have a feeling that's going to lend itself better to what we're trying to do. So right about there. Drop in there. Drop in there. Perfect. Alright. Okay. That's better. I like that better. Okay. Alright, so, and then we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. I think we can make it 50. Well, it's actually 60 wide, including the alcoves at either end. So, okay. 60, probably 65, just because we added a little bit there. Actually, though, now that I'm thinking about it, I think I want more minis. Yeah, more minis. Absolutely. 100%. And I think, and I've talked about this on previous streams. If they do they hinted at this, and I don't know if I was inferring their meaning, but yeah, the current mini selection, it's been getting better, but yes, it is still kind of iffy. They've been hinting that their partnership with Eldritch Foundry might allow you to go to Eldritch Foundry and make a custom mini, and then get a code to import it into TaleSpire. That is my inference, I think. I mean, they hinted at something kind of like that, but Eldritch Foundry does all of the mini designs in the game, all the the minis. So maybe here's hoping. I mean, I'll spend $5, make a custom mini over on Eldritch Foundry. Absolutely. Let's see. So we have that, which is going to be... Oh, yeah, it is going to be... Actually, that works... does that work out? Maybe it doesn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's on... So if that comes in that way... Huh. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I guess that's fine. But we end up never used Eldritch Foundry. Yeah, it's like Hero Forge. It's pretty much just like Hero Forge. Oh, I see what I did. Okay, so I have to make another line of wall, a line of floor to support the wall that I'm going to put over here. Yep. Because we want this middle single tile, and for reasons for the the capstans, so they have some place to sit. But yeah, I would absolutely 100%, like, for every character that I play in a TaleSpire game, I'll spend $5. Give me that code. I'll custom color it, anything, and I'll just throw it in here. Water. So, okay. So we got that. That's set to go. What else? So this room essentially only has one entrance. Initially. It has a hidden exit, which is basically a drain. So we might end up doing like a what you call it? A hidden selection to kind of hide it. But for now, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's finish this up. So, from either side of the center line, we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So, is this gonna look right? Whoop. There we go. There we go. Okay. So that's 10, 20, 30. Maybe. 10, 20, 30. Whoa. How many do I have in the middle there? 3? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Alright. And okay. And then for this last bit, it's going to be 10 by 10s. 2 10 by 10s. Ooh, but that makes things a little... I guess we have to do it this way. Yeah, and we knew... Actually, we knew we were going to end up having to do it that way. That's fine. So that, and then that last little 5. And then the walls, we are going to use the curved walls. Where are my curved walls? Oh, I was about to say, did they get rid of them? No, they're right here. Do that and that. And then that and that. All right. Coming along. Coming along. And we are definitely going to need our good old friend Filler Pillar to do that. Because we got some janky corners going on. That? Wait. Yeah, like that. There we go. Oh. Whoa, why is that? Oh. Pew. Pew. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is that just taller than... No. Why is it being weird? Why are you being weird, bro? Oh, because I'm hovering over it. Duh. Alright. So that's that. We go back to the wall and grab this. And throw one right here. And one right here. Or actually, they have corner pieces for this tile set. Let's just use a corner piece. Oh, corner. There we go. Corner without the floor. Right there. Right there. And you can also use this guy right there. Okay. Coming along. There, and Filler Pillar. This is so weird because oh, no, that's right where I want it. There we go. And, yep, that's all lined up. Cool. Let's see. We get... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where are you? There it is. Okay. Alright. Coming along. Oops. Hit my mic. Hit my mic! So now we just need these along here. No, that's not right. These along here. Or we'll just click. We won't click and drag, we'll just do single clicks like a jerk. How about that, game? How about that, TaleSpire? We'll do it your way. Okay, we got what we wanted, which was a single, like a middle tile right here. And that's where we're gonna put the capstan, the first capstan. The second one is gonna be right over here. I mean, we could move them out too. They don't have to be jammed into these cul-de-sacs, alcoves, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, we have options. Do that, and grab one of these, throw it right there, and the other side is basically the same but different. It doesn't have a door, so it's just gonna. Well, actually, let's do it. Well, let's do it this way. Oh, okay. This one works out to be slightly... Oh, right, because there's the door in the middle. Let's do it that way. Let's put the door in the frickin' middle. Or we can just do 3 single pieces right there. Yeah, that works too. Let's do it that way. That, done. Done and done. Okay. All right, guys. We're going to take our first ad break, And when we come back, we're going to finish this up. Look at that. Look at that. Hell yeah. We're going to get the capstans in. We're going to do the gargoyles. We're going to do the upper level with them up there so they can barf out water as the PCs go in there and try to figure out this room. All right, guys. Be right back. Hey, we're back. We are building a dungeon in TaleSpire, and we're doing a infamous trap room called the Capstan Water Trap room. One thing I'm gonna do real quick here is we're gonna make the vent that will open once the trap is solved, releasing the water, or if you're an evil DM, acid out of the room. Let's see. Whoop, whoop. There we go. So we're gonna start by doing a couple of these. Get the right angle. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Then we're gonna go into hatches, which are in here, I believe. Or they're indoors. It's indoors. They put them all indoors. So that's actually pretty useful. So there is your drain hatch. Well, we could either use that or, whoops, we can use this guy. Either one. I like that one. And we just drop that right on top. And if we really want to get creative, we can do a hide volume on that. And you know what? Let's do it. Let's go into DM mode, and we can hide our library. It tends to help a little bit. And we'll just click and drag using the grid as reference, and then just actually drag down just a hair. And I don't think that did it. Delete it. Oh, it would help if we had... There we go. I find it helps if you are at the level of what you're trying to hide. So we won't go all the way to the edge either, because that will run the risk of hiding the adjacent tiles, and we don't want to do that. We just want to hide this one slightly. So down just a hair. There we go! All we had to do. Perfect. So now we can toggle the visibility so that when they finally solve it, it just reveals the drain, and there you go. The drain, and everybody's happy because they're no longer melting or drowning, depending on what what kind of liquid you're using. And the drain opens up into the pathway that will take them to the treasure vault room and the big bad. The BBEM. Big Bad Evil Monster. Alright, cool. We're probably going to fill in these gaps as well with these corner gaps. But for now, we're fine. Alright. Cool. Whoa. Cool beans. Alright, so the capstans. I had thought about this for a while on how to do this. And we have a trap room directly above this. They're not going to be able to see that. No, they won't. It is red because it is hidden. As long as the players only have player permissions, they won't be able to see that. So this is strictly something only you will see. All right. So let's move the grid to here, and we're just gonna copy. Why? Whoa. Ooh, that was not the right wall. There we go. There and there and there, and there. And then across the way, we're going to do the same thing. There, there, and there. Okay, and we're going to want to copy this guy. Use the same clipping and throw it right there. Cool. Okay, so the corners are where it gets kind of iffy. We are going to need to copy this dude and drop it right there. Same with that. Are there gargoyles in those alcoves? I think there are. They're supposed to be, right? Whoops, that is the wrong... There we go. There are 2 in each. Which I think we can do. It's just... we can, like, do them over here. And we don't have to have, like... we can just put a floor like this, just along here. And just put one here, done. Easy peasy. Or we could stretch the floor all the way across and just put one in here and here. I'm fine with that. Yeah. The hard part are these corners here. It's your boy, Dark Knight. Hey, welcome. Occasional lurker, first time chatter. Finally got TaleSpire thanks to Steam Early Access. Yes, awesome. It is, it's fun, isn't it? It is a great tool for GMs and players. I highly... oh, wait. Oh. We're gonna move this up a little. There, that's the right level. There we go. Yeah, it is a blast. It is a blast. Glad you like it. I didn't work on this. This is this isn't my baby. I'm sure Bouncy Rock will be happy. It's a great tool. Yes, that's the one I want. And throw it right there. And I guess we're just going to use the same floor that we've been using, not on purpose though. And just throw one there, and one there, and... oh, we can just... okay. I forgot. My brain forgot about clipping. We can just do that. There, perfect. There you go. Now the alcove has a floor, and incidentally, the floor kind of curves around thanks to our filler pillar right here. Yeah, that worked out. Cool. So now we need this wall to be about here and clip into this situation. And I think we're also going to have to copy the filler pillar and use that as well. Hopefully future adventure sales include pre-built TaleSpire environments in addition to... yeah, that would be cool. Oop. If they're looking for Keep It on the Borderlands, hey, I got it. Got it right here. Pay me money. Pay me money, TaleSpire. You could have this map. Nah, they can use. They are free to use if they want. Oop. Copy that and move it to about there. Is that on the right? No, it's not. There? Whoa. Yeah, there we go. I think it's valuable work that will be worth it. Well, thanks. Yeah, I tried. This took some time, but we're actually kind of close to being done with it. Once we get this puzzle room done, there's only the vault room, which is going to be kind of elaborate. I mean, it should be. It's going to have big epic pillars like underneath Moria. Not quite that epic, but it's going to have a lot of pillars because it's got to support this whole frickin' dungeon on top of it. It's going to be pretty expansive, so we'll see. We'll see when we get there. There'll be a few streams of building that, for sure. Alright, so we got that alcove done. And actually, let me turn on my flashlight. I don't have my flashlight on. There, now we can actually see stuff. Instead of rummaging around in the dark like a jerk. Alright, let's see. Put the grid there. We want to copy that and move it up here. And another one right there. And we need one of these right about there. Perfect. And then we need one of these here. Oh, actually, that's at the perfect level. Sweet. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. Right there. Correct. Cool. And grab this guy and throw it right there and right there. And then we need the floor. That's fine. We can grab that from right here. Oop. There and there. And there and there. Alright. And I suppose we could just do one here? Does that make sense? Yeah, sure. Let's do it that way. One there and one there. Cool. A lot better. I forgot the flashlight was a thing. Yeah. Yep, me too. Me too. Alright, yeah, that helps quite a bit. Alright, so we have the sort of the way they put it, a small 1-foot balcony platform. Yeah. That rings the room one level above. Let me make sure that we're not blocking this door. Ooh, we might be blocking the door. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do you think co-op dungeon building is possible? Oh yeah, it is. 100%. You and a second DM collaborating in different rooms, same location. Yeah, absolutely. We've done it all the time on Z's stream. Anytime he's running a game and needs a map built, we all chip in because we all have DM permission. Yeah, it's a thing. It's not. It doesn't even need to be built in. It's already there. As long as you're logged into the same map and you have DM permission, you can all build. All right, so the door opens outward. That's fine, I think. Do we want to make it so that it opens in? I think we do need it to open in because this is supporting a lot of water. Mechanically. Ooh, maybe above the door we don't put the thing. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's fine. I think for the door we're gonna leave a gap there, and we're gonna instead just use this normal wall. Right about there, but we're gonna have to lift it up because whoop. There we go. That's actually perfect. Open. Close. Cool. And I mean, we can actually put another piece of floor right here. We can keep it going. It'll just be up a bit. That's fine. We'll do that. How about that? We'll do that. So grid sample right there, and sky, and there. Cool. So that gargoyle will just be up a little higher. No big deal. Cool. All right. This is coming along. Whoa, whoa! And it's right underneath the bunkhouse, apparently. So if you dig down through layers of rock and the dungeon above, which there is still a dungeon above, you can get into the this level. Fun. All right. Let's see. Back into build mode. Turn on the flashlight so everyone can see stuff. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. All right. All right. The capstans. Let's do this. I think right here is pretty good for the capstans. or here. I'd say here or here. Let's put it here, because we want to put it somewhat inside this cul-de-sac, whatever. So for that, we're going to do... Well, that's Castle Ruins. Castle Ruins. Bam. And we're going to use this guy as the capstan center. We can actually raise it up a little bit and use this as a little extra bit. There you go. And we're going to add some other stuff to that to make it look much more like a capstan than that. But that's not bad, I think. It's a stone capstan. It's pretty much our only option. But that's fine. So what we're going to do is the same thing over here. About there, right? 3 out, about, well, 2.5 out from that wall, yeah. And we do one of these, boop, and pull it down, boop, right about there, right? Easy way to tell is if I take a sample from the bottom of that, and if it lines up, then we're good. We're good. Cool. So we have those. Now we need the what do you call it? The handles, I guess, is the layman's term for what I'm referencing. So for that, we're going to go into the props and grim, and we're going to grab this thing. Because it is a prop, we can angle it however we want and place it wherever we want. Ooh, well, actually, that's not bad. I was concerned because we can actually just kind of push it right there and pop it down below slightly. And let me get a better angle here. Yeah, there we go. So like that, and as long as we don't stick too far out the other side, I think we're good. And we can rotate it. It has it as having 4, 1 in each, basically each cardinal direction. But I think we can get away with 8. Maybe 4 is better, actually, because you're gonna have minis down here, and they're all gonna be clambering at them. So you kind of want to give them room. So 4, I think 4 is fine. Did I just Minecraft style make a thing that looks like a lever by co-opting completely unrelated items? Yeah, that's basically what we've been doing in TaleSpire. Because I mean, they have a lot of stuff, but they don't have everything. And you kind of have to make do. I've used this tile that I have right now, the sort of hangman's gallows, for a couple different things. I've used it for street lights, because it has that perfect sort of overhang. Ooh, that's sticking out a little far. Let's move it in just a hair. But yeah, for street lights, because you just stick it into a wall so that it's just poking out of the wall, and then you just put a lantern right at the the end point, and there you go, street light. Oh yeah, I mean, there's enough props that you can make pretty much anything. And look at this cluster down here. Let me see if I can. There we go. Look at that blurry cluster of gallows feet. Interior decorations in Final Fantasy XIV use the same technique. Really? Wow. Let's scooch this over a hair. Boop. And scooch this in a hair. Boop. Whoa, 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 whoa. There. And that one looks okay. This one's still out a little too far. A little bit. There we go. Okay, so now the fun part. Now we hit X, hold down X, click and drag, and we're going to copy it. And, oh, yeah, it's fine. We're going to copy it and make sure we have on clipping and just move it over here, and it's fine if it clips over what we have already. It's not a big deal. I think it will have to lock to the grid though. There we go. Cool. If we can get rid of one of those and one of those. There we go. Big subculture around figuring out how to glitch and repurpose various housing items to accomplish Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. All right, there are our capstans. Done and done. The only thing left in this room are the gargoyles. And now the gargoyles, I had an idea for them. I think they're in miscellaneous exterior. Yes, there they are. These little guys. These cute little deadly things. Whoops. Let me zoom up a little. There we go. Oh, that's why. He's floating for no good reason. Move it down and right about there. Cool. So these guys, they're just going to be looking over the into the room, like you do. And the way that the module describes them, the book of challenges. Let's see, where is the description? A 1 foot wide balcony runs around the upper edge of the area, 8 feet above the floor. The balcony has 23 decorative stone supports angled down to the walls. Centered above each support, a stone gargoyle lurks, sitting atop the balcony and leering down into the chamber. The gargoyles are in varying stages of disrepair, chipped, faded, or eroded away. They have clawed feet and hands, with stone wings worn down from years of neglect. For a head, each of the gargoyles has a closed fish mouth and blankly staring fish eyes. So they look like crows or ravens with 3 eyes, which is a neat gargoyle, but it doesn't look like a fish. However, thanks to TaleSpire, we now have in props, we have animals and we have fish. So we can just take a fish and clip it into the gargoyle's head, maybe, if this works. Let's see. Is that gonna do it? It kind of does it. Oh, thanks. Yeah. I've been using this for a little bit, so I mean, I've had the benefit of using it all through the dragon build when there weren't that many resources, and it certainly didn't have the clipping and arbitrary placement capacity as it does now. I like that fish, but I don't know if it's what other options. No, that one's too small. Ooh. That one might be the one. Hold on. Let's get the big fish, so we can cover up the majority of its head. There we go. There we go. That's a scary looking fish with tusks. Let me scooch it up just a hair, and maybe over a hair or two. Cool. There we go. And the fishtail sticking out the back, of course. No big deal. So let's move this here. Let's grab the... Can I change the fish texture to match? No, not yet. It's just is what it is. We can't change the colors of anything yet. I don't know. I don't know if TaleSpire has that as a thing they're working on, but that would be cool. Oops, we're really nowhere near that. There we go. And then we'll grab the handle. There we go. Yeah, feature request. Exactly. Totally. Let's see. Hold down X and then click and drag. Oh, I'm like way far out from where I want to be. Hold up. Let's go up a bit. All right. Hold down X, click and drag. There we go. That's what we want. And then copy. Ugh, nope. Oh, I know what I did. Oh, I should have built it on. I should have built it in the middle of the room. There's my problem. All right, hold on. We can do this. I'm gonna take it and put it down here. Maybe up a bit, just floating there. So I don't run the risk of selecting anything. Import custom geometries, not to my knowledge. I think it's still limited to what TaleSpire updates into their client. But that's not to say that they won't or shouldn't make that an option in the future. I think that'd be really cool. Ooh, whoa. Okay, so now we can get a 360 look at this thing, just to make sure everything's copacetic, and it's good. I think that's that is a gargoyle with a fish face, and we can say that it is an elaborately painted gargoyle in disrepair, of course, because the chipped tusk and from the description in the book module, it's in various states of disrepair. So now we can just take that and then hold down X and click and do, we're on the wrong. Hold down X and click and drag. There we go. And now that's all. Could create a huge cottage industry, kind of like Unity store. Sure, absolutely. Imagine importing 3D game assets from infinite libraries. Yeah, that would actually be pretty cool. All right. So now, this guy only rotates in cardinal directions because it is a grouped object. But I think that's fine. Or the dozens of 3D printable tabletop Patreons you can sub to. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, the possibilities are pretty expansive. There. Cool. Oh, that is nowhere near where I wanted to be. Dingus. There we go. And then this can just scooch down and onto his noggin. I'm trying to get this so that we can just copy and paste it. So it's still on our clipboard. Let me see if I can get it. Control V. And I just have to be sure to have Shift selected. There we go. Okay, now we're golden. I just didn't have the clipping toggle set. All right, so 23. There are 23 of these. Let me count my alcoves here. Okay, so we know for a fact that there's two in each of these. So we'll put these two. And I guess the reason it's an odd number is because there is not one above the door. Fine, that's fine. We can. Oops. I gotta be sure to reselect the clipping option. And another one right there. Alright, so with those four, let's count our alcoves here. So that puts us at 19. That's weird. So we have one here. Fine. We'll put one right there. That's the odd one. So now we have 18, so which means we have 9 on either side. So that is weird, though. Huh. 9 on either side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Well, that is gonna be weird. That's not including this one. There's going to be 9 on either side. Or... Yeah. I mean, we'll try it. I mean, we can do 8 to start, and then see where we can possibly fit another one. Let's just get rid of these. Oops, nope, not that one. This one. There we go. All right. Let's say so 8. So 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I want to put some in the corners, right? So Let's see. 1, 2, 3. And this one... Oh, we can put one like right here. Probably. Alright, so if you place it, then go in and rotate it. I think that's a way around it. Yep. Perfect. We just have to line it back up. No big deal. And maybe fix the placement slightly. There we go. Cool. Cool beans. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so always hit shift if you want your tile to clip into what is around it. And unlike the previous version of TaleSpire, the Dragon build, you don't have to hold shift. All you have to do is hit it, and it toggles on clipping, which is super convenient. Alright, whoa, wrong command. Rotate to like that. And move him here. Make sure he's pointing. Yes, okay. And then rotate fish. And move him there. Cool. With fish tails sticking out of the back. Awesome. Alright, so that's 8 on that side. We still have 1. I guess we can just put 1 here on either side, the odd one out. In each, so instead of 2 in each alcove, there are 3. I'm fine with that. That works for me. Alright, this is where it gets tricky. I gotta work around this hidden thing here. Let's pop one right there. We'll flip it around later. There's one here. One here. One here. Then one over here. One here. One here. And the last one over on this corner. Cool. Now we just got to rotate these so that they're facing the right way. Yeah. And realign it. Okay, looks pretty good. And those are all fine. We just gotta rotate this guy. Okay. And is he aligned? Let's move him over a little bit. Cool. Okay. That looks pretty close. Pretty good. Let's move our grid away so we can actually see stuff. Oh, look, we can get rid of this guy now. Cool. There is there is the Capstan Water Trap room in 3D. Oh gosh, those fish. That's hilarious. Thank God. Well, they're working on Fog of War for TaleSpire. Right now it's in like early test stages. So if that works, then your players aren't even going to see these tails. But even if they do, who cares? It looks fine. I think it looks pretty cool. Cool. And we got the capstans. They're all set. Yeah. I mean, that's it for this room. That took very much less time than I initially anticipated. Where is the? Here, let me. Oh. Trying to see where the. Ooh. Oh. That is like right into the floor above. Oh. Sounds like there are a lot of high value features that are still in progress. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Fog of War I know is one. They actually have a option for it in the menu. Let's see. Oops, did not want to do that. Didn't want to do that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Fog of War Tech Demo. Click this link to see more info on Fog of War in the browser. Fill in region with Fog of War. Waiting for it. Oh, here we go. We'll say F, unless F is already a thing. Remove Fog of War. We'll say R. Compass is enabled. Enabled disable features. Snap. Oh, creature snap to grid. Right. All right. So F and R. Let's give this a shot. We'll see. Let me go down a little bit. We'll see Fog of War. If I want to fill in an area with Fog of War, F. Oh. Oh. Okay, R. Oh, I see. You got to put your cursor on it. Whoops. All right. So F. Nope. It just is where it is. What? Hold on. Oh, and I can't even interact with it. What is what? What is what? Wait. Do I have to be out of build mode? Is that no? Okay. Well, it's a little iffy right now, I guess. That's fine. All right. Well, I have those set. If for some reason I want to do that in the future. Oh, also, let me toggle the visibility of this guy. Boop. There we go. And back out of there. So there, now. Ah. Okay, we accidentally put this back on the wrong layer. Whoops. Oh no, we didn't. It was just, weird. Alright. Why is it? Oh my gosh, it's still there. Alright, let me get rid of that. Wow, okay. That was probably from before... That was definitely from before the update. So it's probably just an old tile that's being funky. Let me go into this, find the tile, turn on clip, put it right there, and now we should be golden, I think. I hope. Yep, we're good. All right. So there we go. We have this level of the dungeon. This is the passage that gets you into the room below. Probably a little bit of a hint as to what to expect with all the water. And you have to fill this little recess with water, and it reveals the... Whoops. It reveals the stairwell leading down into the darkness. Into... Wow. This hallway, which takes you to this door. And you know what? Just to be extra fancy, we're going to do build mode right about here. And we're going to use... Where is it? Miss Exterior. This guy. Gargoyle head right above the door. Boop. And go down and in a little... Whoa. Okay, there we go. And there we go. There's the gargoyle head leering over the door. And close that. And open the door. Whoop. You go into the room, and you can see the creepy gargoyles with fish heads. Cool. That worked out well, I think. Aside from the the fish tails are just killing me. Hilarious. Alright. So we know that there is a path further on that's basically in this tile, the drain. And Depending on your level of evil as a DM, you can either have the fish spit out acid or water. It actually says in the book of challenges, scaling the adventure or scaling the challenge, instead of summoning small fiendish vipers. Oh yeah, the gargoyles also spit out snakes, like you do. They summon water methods instead. Okay, so that's a thing you can do. And yeah, 10, instead of spraying water, the gargoyles spray flesh-eating acid. It deals a d6 points of damage per round of exposure, or 10 d6 points of damage per round of total immersion. Yikes. Yeah, snake breath. If anyone has ever played Stick Fight, that is it's a game on Steam. It's a silly like fighting game where you just stick people and you fight. But there are guns that are randomly dropped into the arena, and some of the guns shoot snakes. And that is what this reminds me of. They have like snake bazooka, like a snake gun. They have flying snake gun, flying snake bazooka. It's a fun time. Yeah, Stick Fight. Check it out. It's a stupid good time. All right, we will close that. All right, so that's this room. We have to now. I think we're just gonna make the passage that leads down further into the vault. Cool. Let's do it. So around this center tile, let's get back into build mode. There we go. Let's see if we peel away the layers, we should have that, which will give us a little bit of a guidepost as to where to put all of the everything else. So let's see. We're there, and we want to do... Oh, one thing we definitely wanted to do is this. Just to fill in those gaps. Perfect. Alright, so I guess we're just gonna have this just be this size then. So let's come down. We're getting real close to the water. Which is actually kind of cool. And oh, speaking of which, let me just take note of where the water level is. Let me actually move this to the water level. There. So I have a reference. Once the room starts filling with water, you can do this. For total immersion. I love how the music gets muffled once you go underwater. So great. All right, back into build mode, and move this back down to the level that I had it at, and close enough. Right there, perfect. Yeah, it's 3D water. There you go. Wah! You can also, I think they also have a water, underwater atmosphere setting. Let me see. Go into atmosphere. This one. Default. No. Ambient. Ocean shore. They don't have an underwater. I guess they don't really need an underwater because they have water. Let me see. Post effects, maybe. Nope. Thought they did, but I was wrong. Ambient blacksmith. Oh, right. Blacksmith sound. Oh, these are just sounds. Yeah. No, they don't. They don't have an underwater post effect because as I said, they have actual water. I guess you could do, like, I don't know, like that, maybe. Or I guess that's, let's see, maybe greens for underwater? Yeah, that's pretty underwater, I suppose. All right, so none of that, and you can affect the level of these. All right, so none, and let's close that. All right, back to this. Back to this. Cut away to right there. To right there. Thank you. So one thing we have to do is avoid running our whatever path we take into these, which isn't too difficult. I don't think we have plenty of room to work with. I think if we go off in this direction, yeah, we've got plenty of room. So there's gonna be a hallway or a corridor, whatever you want to call it. It's just gonna stretch off in this. Let me turn on my thing. There we go. A corridor that's just gonna stretch off in this direction to a massive area. And we might actually have it dip down into the water a little bit, so that there'll be areas of this that have water just kind of sitting there for another extra added level of I don't know, a hazard or an obstacle, more like, because it is just water and probably like 3 feet. So difficult terrain, half movement, that kind of thing. Extra elements added to the combat. So what we're trying to do is we need to get an idea of how close this is to the water. Because right now I have no idea. Let's see. Okay, so there's the water. It's right there. Okay. So we have we have a decent amount of room. I would say 1.5. The size of what we normally have. Which I guess is fine. Does anyone else hear that rumbling? It's a giant truck outside doing something. Anyway. Yeah, I was recording yesterday. I had to shut the window in here, and still frickin' noises from outside. Oh well. Let's see. So this is just going to open up. I think with the grid where it is, it's right on top of the water. So I guess we'll use that as our baseline. All right, that's the easiest way to do it. And for this, I think we're gonna go back to the castle ruins. Oh, we have exactly. Well, maybe even less, because the floor is gonna be very wet. I mean, we can always bring the water level down just like a hair. I mean, I'm not against that at all. So yeah, we have exactly the standard height left for us to use. That's fine. I think that's fine. Oh, we still have to do the sewers. I forgot all about that. That's fine. We'll get to that, I guess, at some point as well. All right. So we're still at that level. Cool. Let's do that. And we are going to use corner pieces. So that. But yeah, this is just going to open up into the hall, into a corridor. This corner piece, right there, and we can do I think it's just going to be a drop. I mean, it's 10 feet. That's 10 feet. Who cares? Oh yeah, we also want to do like make it look like there are vents down here where the water has drained back down into the water table. Yeah. have an idea. I have an idea. Now I'm imagining Snake God Boss who actually breathes snakes, because that's totally a thing that exists in D&D. Yes, it's a Yuan Ti. It's a version of Yuan Ti that has snake breath, and is just a bunch of snakes. It's a snake hydra that has arms that are snakes as well, with fingers that are also snakes, and it breathes snakes. Oh. Yeah, that's D&D. That's 100% D&D. Let's see. Let's move this down. And whoa, a little bit too much. Maybe up a little to about there. Ooh. Are you saying that already exists, or would be that? Well, there are Yuan Ti, and if you look at the history of how Yuan Ti appear in D&D, there have been things that are close. That's all I'm saying. There have been iterations of Yuan Ti that are very close to that description, but not quite that ridiculous. Where is the... Why is that the... Whatever. Yeah, come down just right about there. It's good. There you go. Mechanically, it would be like a black dragon's acid breath, in that it would leave an area hazard like a snake pile. Yeah, that would cause fire effector players in its area. Dex save or covered by snakes. Con save or be poisoned with action to remove snakes from one's person. Yeah, sure. That could definitely be a thing. Basically a nightmare. You know, basically a nightmare. Alright, so we're just gonna make this a there we go. Just multiple arches for support, and that will tie into the design idea that I have for the rest of this part of the dungeon. And these little things here you're not even going to see from the floor above, because bam, they're covered. Completely covered. Cool. Alright, so that is that. And oh, actually, we do have another half step, because this is only in this spot. So we can actually, when we build, we can actually come up, whoa, we can actually come up to about here with no problem. Move that up, and this one, and this one, and whoa, and this one, and that one's already moved. Cool. All right. So this is going to be a cramped. Maybe we should just get rid of these, or just point them in the other direction. Hold on. Yeah. Or, oh, that was the wrong tile. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, that was the very... Oh, I see what I did. I see exactly what I did. Keep that library closed, folks, unless you're using it. If you have everything you need on the map and can copy and paste, I highly recommend you do that. Alright, so there, and then also we can do this, which is a little less invasive, but just to keep the arch motif going. Yeah, there we go. So our players' tokens aren't banging their heads. They're trying to move through there. There we go. Cool. Alright, so let's get the floor, because so far we don't have a floor. So this is a very low ceiling here. So it's going to open up into an area with a little bit more headroom. Oh, the vents. That's right. That's what we're going to do. I'm just going to do these and put them in the floor That works right there. And we'll put another one right here. Yep. And another one right over here. There we go. And the way we can describe this room is that, you know, you can hear the sound of water flowing beneath you. Let's see. That works pretty good. Let's move our grid to line up with that and then scooch it down, well, to about the surface of the water. And start doing some floor tiles. I think we're going to use the ones that we've been using and that we love in the castle ruins. Good old this guy. I love this. This tile is just great. Let me use the 1x1 because it will work a little better. Hold down shift and there. Done. Ooh, do we want to come down like half a step? Let's come down half a step. There we go. Alright. Now we got it. Yeah, that's more like it. And we can... a little too much there. And we can actually put... actually, I think that's... Nah, here. Let's do this. And... Whoops. One right there, one right there, and then one right there, and then one right there. Cool. All right. And we can actually move these down so that they look like, it looks like water can actually get out of them. Because as it is, it doesn't really look like that. There we go. Cool. There we go. There is the entrance, and again, it's just going to be a drop. The players they're going to find the hatch, they're going to open it, and they're just going to have to just drop down into a damp room down here. Awesome. All right, when we come back, we're going to continue the corridor and head to the main vault room, aka the big bad evil guy, the BBEG's room for this dungeon. And I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it could be a number of things. We could either make it really actually a big thing, or we could just make it big in difficulty. So stick around. We'll be back. We'll figure out what we're doing. We might even finish the vault room today. We'll see. Be right back. We're back. Welcome back. Let me unmute this. There we go. Haha. Cool. Alright. And let's get out of DM view. Build mode, please. Thank you. Alright, so let me do something real quick here. We're gonna scooch this down a little bit. Copy this. Throw one. Yeah, that's what I want. Throw one there. Throw one there. Throw one. Oh, man, I keep running into this issue where sometimes it won't clip into oh, there we go. I guess just move on, try another spot, and then come back. That's how you do it. All right. Okay, cool. So we have that. As it is supporting the room above, we have all those supports there. Cool beans. Well, let's get a sample height for the floor. Bam. And let's build this corridor. Simple as that. Yeah, this guy. And or do we just want to do the 1x1? Yeah, I think we can just do the 1x1. Just go off in this direction. Ooh. Oh, and I checked during the break what's going on outside. They're filling in potholes in the alley behind my place, and there is an actual steamroller back there. So that's maybe what was heard. That's what I heard. I don't know if it got picked up on the stream, but mystery solved. Right. It looks like, I guess that's big enough. Trying to gauge how big to make this. It's kind of tough to do. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting we have this. Cut box. So net. Oh. Not really working as... Yeah, nah, never mind. Or maybe it is, and I was just being... Let's see, No. Alright, cool. I just gotta zoom down. No, I'm down pretty low there, and it's still... whatever. Alright. Just trying to get an angle on how much space... Okay, that's a pretty decent angle. Alright. So that area out there is gonna be the gauntlet. Or the arena. In which the players are gonna fight the big bad. And it's also gonna have the vault. And the treasure, the renowned treasure, underneath the keep on the Borderlands. It's kind of vague. They never really say what it is. So it could be... what was I watching? Was it Taking 20 or was it Ginny D? Might have been Ginny D. Someone was talking about treasures in a dungeon, and it doesn't always have to be like like the big treasure that all the stories and tales say it. I'm no longer recording. I'm no longer recording my stream. That's fine. I'm gonna have to just pull it off of Twitch. I know why. Because all the episodes that I recorded yesterday are still on my little thing, and I ran out of room. Ooh, okay. That's fine. I have everything up until the previous break. I don't think whatever this from the last break is gonna, the past 12 minutes, I don't think those got recorded, but everything else did. And plus I have Twitch backing it up, so I just can pull it off of there and edit it off to fill in the blanks for my VOD. Anyway, back to the thing. The dungeon, the treasure, the stories about it, they could be true, they could be false, they could be exaggerated, it could be nothing. But to that end, we have to decide. Well, I guess we don't really have to decide. We can just put a treasure pile down and be like, boom, treasure. And whatever boss, I'm leaning towards something, but I don't know. Whenever this ends up in the hands of other DMs, they can change it out. You know, it's completely up to them. But my idea is to have an actual treasure, because coming this far and not having actual like a magic items or whatever, it feels kind of like a slap in the face. Especially if there was little to no treasure in the dungeon up to this point. Then it's like, oh. But I would put an actual treasure down here. That's just me. Let's see. So this corridor is gonna be probably trapped. I mean, they've gotten this far, so they're capable. But hello, we are back from break. Did it accidentally play another commercial? I think I hit a button. For those who are not so subbed, did you only see one grouping of commercials, or were there two groupings of commercials? Let's see. I think if I hit the commercial, the ad button, it prevents me from hitting the ad button again within a certain amount of time, so I don't accidentally. Oh, you were off screen. I see. Cool. No problem. Got worried there for a second. I was like, oh, did I accidentally run two ads? Uh-oh. Alright, so that's fine, I think. We're gonna probably be repeating these down the corridor. We can't do the other ones just because they take up too much headroom. I would say like after every third one, we'll do another one of these. Do 3, do 1, and then 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Just like. One there, and good. Yeah, these stone walls I like to overlap just because they have gaps in them. Like that stone gap right there. Just makes it look cooler. Alright. Cool beans. So there's the corridor. It is going to be trapped. Trying to think what... They do have traps in here. They have trap tiles. Traps and treasure. But I don't think the kind of traps that we're imagining can be encompassed in the things that they have here. So, yeah, that's fine. We are going to 100% use this chest as the big treasure in the next room, in the vault room. It's going to be on like a dais in the center. There's going to be water around it with maybe other treasure in the water. We're going to try to do that. I have a vision for this. Hopefully it'll work. We have to be somewhat centered. There we go. Jeez. So if we move over a little bit, we can probably angle this and then come at it more centered. Let's see, back into this. Thank you. And throw one of those down. And one of those. And then that. And then a corner piece. Thank you. And from that, we're probably... Ooh, you know what? Let's see. Is that the same height? It is. Perfect. There we go. There, and then there, and there, and then there, and there. Just to give some extra texture to that hallway. And then, that way, once we come to here, oops, it's a little high. We can, whoa, we can, there we go. And then shoot around the corner there. And probably do this. Or is that too much? Ooh, yeah, we'd want to use this guy. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Or actually, that would be over here. How do we want to do this? I guess we have to move this over here. Or... Oh, I see what I did. I see what I did. Hold on. this here, and then move this here, move this here, and then move them down. Too far? No, it's good. All right. So yeah, all right. And let me grab a 1x1. Throw it right there. So now, yeah, there's just kind of a hard corner, and the wall will continue on in this direction. And since we have that pillar sticking out, we can actually just kind of fill in this area. Actually, we can use the 1x2, this guy. There we go. And there, and right there. And then there, there, and there. That's better. All right. And we also have to flip that around. Boop. There. Okay. Okie dokie. So yeah, let's just continue on. So we're about centered with what we're trying to. That's actually pretty good. We'll come over another 3. See how we are from there. That's good. That's perfect. So yeah, one twisty corridor that leads to the vaults. Whoop. And I guess we'll put a corner. Yeah, we'll just put a corner piece there. And leave that. Actually, yeah, leave that clear. So we're going to continue this. So after, oops, that's the wrong button. After every 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. That worked out just right. Another one right there. Yeah, cool. And we also want this guy. Good. Whoa, whoa, my bad. Right there. Yeah, okay. Making sure it's lining up. And right there, and right there. Just keep that going. Alrighty. Alright. Then a corner piece right there. And we can... Whoa. There we go. Oops. Ha. And I guess we're gonna do one of these, right? Right, that's a little high. That's fine, we can lower it. Okay. And then trying to figure out. Oh. Maybe did we come over too far again? I think we did. Classic. Yeah, because that's supposed to be the center of this coming off here. All right. Not a problem. Move this over. And move this over. And move this over. And get rid of those. Done. I gotta say, the new editing tools in the Chimera build are, they took a little getting used to, but they're perfect. They're great. Love them. Love them. All right. And then we can copy that, rotate it right there, and oh, guess we did put one over there. All right. Works for me, man. All right, so we have those going that way and that way. And okay, cool. So the vault itself is going to be, let's see if I can get a, come off this way maybe. Maybe be from like here to here to here to here. Just a big room with a lot of pillars and a lot of water and a lot of bad things. I'm thinking dead bodies. Probably. Oh, also, where does we do have a trap door in, oh, it's right there. Oh, that's interesting. If we come over just a skosh more, this trap door will fall right into this corridor. Oh man, we need to come over what, like 10 feet? Not even. Yeah, like 10 feet. Because it's this, yeah, right here. Because we have a pit trap right there. Hey, that's one way to get around the Capstan Water Trap. Yeah, no, I think that's just too much of a shortcut. Yeah, I think it falls down down a pit into the water outside, and whatever body of water is under this, you're just swept up in it, and you're in the water now. So yeah, we'll worry about the pit trap later. We'll continue with this, but I think we're just gonna do like a shaft coming down from there. It's literally like right here on the other side of this wall. That's hilarious. So close and yet so far. All right, so back to this. A little bit more, and that's going to be on the other side of the wall. Cool. Yeah, I mean, that's another trap, but that's fine. I think it's fine there. It's not actually visible from here. All right, so let's plot out where exactly we're wanting this to be. And I think I think we're just going to keep it within the bounds of our visibility. So like right where these tiles are spawning, about there. I don't think, actually we don't even need to do that. We can just copy this. So like out to about here, up to about here, over to about here, and then down to about here. I think that's about right. But yeah, that's about the size I was thinking. So this is big. It's going to be massive. Um, and it's perfect because we have it set up in a way that if we drop the tiles down, um, gradually it will create areas of water, which is what we wanted. This will allow us to do areas with pillars, which is also what we wanted. Um, and I might actually plunder another map that I have to accomplish this. I don't know if it's going to be easy, though. It might be easier just to build it again. Here, well, I'll take everyone over to the map I'm talking about. So this one I've been doing in my off time, just for fun. It is... I've shown it before, so if you're a regular viewer, you recognize this. It's Dawn Castle. It's a city from the Forgotten Realms in the Moonshade Isles that has little to no lore about it, and I've looked. It's essentially the way I envisioned it. It's very close to a swamp, and it's also very close to the coast. So it's basically just a flooded dwarven ruin that's been repurposed by the humans who have been displaced from Caer Caladir, or no, Caer Corwell. Is it Caer Corwell? I think it's Caer Corwell. Anyway, that's super deep lore. If you read if you read Darkwalker and Moonshade and Black Wizards, you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is Dawn Castle. It's not featured in any of those books. The humans in the Forgotten Realms on the Moonshade Isles were displaced from their main island by the returning Eladrin, and they had to relocate on another island. This is one of the cities that was reclaimed. It's just an abandoned dwarven ruin that was flooded, and they've sort of repurposed it over the decades, centuries actually, I think, and used some of the dwarven stone to make some new structures and rebuild what was left of the dwarven fortress, and sort of built out these kind of piers with houses and hovels and stuff, and people kind of live out kind of meager existences in these little shacks, or they're lucky enough to have some of the bigger, where are the bigger ones? These ones, these sort of harbor mansions, quote unquote, or these ones that are a little bit nicer as well. And then there's some people that just have houses because they're lucky enough to have land that has some foundation. And yeah, this I kind of been building this, and I just did this one the other night. I stayed up pretty late doing this guild house and like a wizard's guild tower. That it took a while. I've done the exterior. I haven't done really any kind of set dressing on the interior, but it's kind of neat. Kind of got an upper floor that's very, I think, reserved for summoning things that are probably best left not summoned, or would be dangerous if let loose on the general populace. Yeah, this is it. So what I was wanting to plunder from this, yes, Minecraft builder groups definitely need to migrate to TaleSpire. Yeah, thanks. This took a while, but it was just free time, just goofing around. So I want to take. Oh no, but that's like bogged down with a bunch of other things on top of it. I was gonna take these arches that have like substructures on them, but that might not even be worth it. It might be easier just to build it, just to rebuild it. Well, I don't know. Oop. Can I get away with selecting just this? Because this sort of thing is perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I really enjoy building in TaleSpire. It's fun. It's great. I mean, this is a map that I've had in my mind, or I had in my mind for a while, because it was a location in my home game that my players actually went to. They had a whole little sub-adventure there. It's where they met. It's actually where they met the NPC of my game version of Wades and Shadows, which is where one iteration that existed of him before he joined the Cold Road. And it was just cool. It was just like I did the map. I actually had created the map in like Illustrator. I like made tiles that I could copy and paste in Illustrator, and I made this whole thing with and I worked at a copy place, so I had access to like a big format printer, and I printed it out and everything, and it was close to what I had imagined, but this is much closer to what I wanted. Yes, I do the voice of Wade's, and he is also my character in Z's game, and an NPC in this game, and he talks like this mostly. And he's full of beans. I'm full of beans, so don't pull my finger, I guess. Yeah, this is basically it. And then coming in and looking at this, I got like rope bridges here, and now that I have the new Palisade tiles, I can replace these that I've been using for the rope bridges with the new rope bridges. With this TaleSpire map, had some source material already completed. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I started working on this before I started working on Keep on the Borderlands. And I started at this literally right out here, and I just built my way built my way around because I had the blueprints were in my head. And I just kind of built out this way, and then I had rock foundations here, and I just kind of built sturdier things on top of that, and then the keep, and then I built I kind of doubled back and built out this area a little bit, and then around the back of it I built out this, and then you got the prisons over here because you can't build down, so you have to build up and on isolated structures for the prisons, and then back around this way until I got to here, and this is where I am, and it's pretty close to being done. I'm only going to build out this way a little bit more, and now that they have the swamp tile set, I can actually go in and add which I've been doing, an actual swamp foliage, like these trees and cattails and vines and stuff. Yeah, I've been doing it here and there where I can. Yeah, it's coming along. But anyway, let's see if I can grab this central pillar here and see if I can repurpose it for our needs. Let's plunder our previous usage, our previous maps. So we hold down X and we click and drag, and let's see, I think if I do that, that'll do it, and then copy. Aha! Yeah, actually that's pretty good. So we copy, and then we just go out of build mode, go back into our boards, go back into Keep on the Borderlands, and wait, there we are. All right, and make sure our back in build mode, make sure our grid is where we want it, and we're just gonna paste it in here somewhere, just so it's here, just so I have it. Just so we can pull from it easily, and actually we can adjust it slightly because we want these arches on every face of this thing. So let's copy that, make it clip, drop it right there, and we're gonna have to move it down a little bit, but that's fine. Yeah, before this was an option, adjusting the height post placement. Doing things like this was a nightmare. It was kind of a pain in the ass. And I'm surprised I actually, looking back now, I'm like, oh man, I remember that took forever. Oh, some of these are slightly, oh, that's right, because I had different heights going on in there. That's fine. We gotta lower them a little bit more just so they're all the same height. Boop and boop. Good enough. Cool. Okay. Alright, cool. And I think we can get away with doing some more walls. Yeah, I knew there was a wall in there somewhere. Let's see. Drop one there. Yeah, cool. and then there, and there. Whoa. Doesn't want to place. That's fine. Just place another one and then come back, and it should place. It's so weird. Sometimes it does that. I don't know. Whatever. All right, cool. So there is one of the giant pillars that are going to be in this big-ass room. I don't know. We can probably do like 4... We could probably do like 6 of them, given the scope that we're imagining here. But yeah, this room's probably going to be a pretty big project. It is going to go up above the level of the capstan room. It's probably going to the ceiling of this room is going to be at level with the ceiling of the capstan water trap room. So yeah, it's going to be pretty big. And to have this as sort of a an already pre-made kind of structure is a big help. All right. Okay, cool. So we have that, and actually, you know what? To make this even easier on us, let's do this. Let's click and drag and select all this, and we're gonna copy, and we are, make sure it's actually, it didn't, hold on. Hold down X, click and drag, there we go, and then copy, there we go, now it copied. And then I just go into Notepad, and I'm gonna paste it in there, because I have a document with a bunch of TaleSpire stuff in it. And I think, where is it? It's under oh, I know where it is. It's under my desktop folder on my external hard drive from when I did the migration to my new machine. And TaleSpire buildings. There we go. And then I can just paste it in here. At the end of one of these long ass strings of nonsense text. There we go. And we'll put giant stone pillar. And paste. And there we go. Now all I got to do is open up that and then copy and paste that line of text. And I've got that again. So let's save it. There we go. Excellent. And I can close it. That is one of the great things about TaleSpire. Is the way to save things like this so that you can use them again super quickly. Alright, so given the placement, do I wanna, I think I have to delete this one and actually replace it, or we can just cut. There, that makes it super easy. So, given the placement, let's actually come up, oh, that just rotates it. Has kind of a lot in common with the game development in Unity. Okay, cool. Let's see, so that is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So we can do 4 in from there, 4 in from there, and then 4 out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Right there. That's where that one goes. As of right now. It might change. Of course, it might change. But for now, I think it's... Oh, it's not at the right level, too. Ooh, I messed that up. That's fine. I think... Oh, actually, can we? Hold on. Can we actually... Click and select. And then... Does this just affect the selection, or does this affect... Oh, you can reshape your selection. You can't actually move this. I can cut it and paste it where I want it, which I think is the way it's going to have to be. So, so let's cut, and then, ooh, oh, that's the wrong command, sorry. There we go. That's what we want. So we want it to come up about there, I think. Is that too high? Let me get a sample height. That's too high. Oh, but not by much. It's just like a hair. It's a hair too high. Whoa. Yeah, it's just off by a little bit, which I think is fine. That's fine. I think it's not going to interrupt anything. There's nothing else down this far, so that's good enough. Oh, Unity lets you create prefabs out of 3D objects and other prefabs and such. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've played a few games that have the Unity engine. Trying to think of one. Oh, Valheim. I think Valheim runs on the Unity engine, if I'm correct. Probably. But oh yeah, I've seen that logo floating around and stuff that I buy on Steam. Is this going? Oh, this might be off by a bit. Let me see. Yeah. What's going on? If I enjoy building environments in TaleSpire, I might enjoy building playable environments in Unity. Ah, yeah. Let's see. Control. Oh, that's why. Wait. Control what? Control. See? It's not doing anything. Wouldn't let me do anything. See here. Alright, let's try it again. What? What's going on? Huh. Weird. How about we just do that, and we'll open the and just copy and paste it in. We've completely lost where we were gonna put it too. Dang it. That's fine. TaleSpire stuff. Minimize that. Giant stone pillar. And copy. Back in here and paste. There it is. Alright. Let's try and get a gauge here. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think that is correct. Yes. And yes. Okay. Good. TaleSpire's editor is prettier though. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it is very user friendly and certainly nice to look at. Do I already have adventures planned that will use this map? There are already adventures written that reference this map. This is the Keep on the Borderlands, the original module B2. I can actually have it right here. Written by Mr. Gary Gygax himself. Bam! It's the map from here. So yes, there are already written adventures that can take place on here. And oh wait, there it is. There's the original blueprint for the keep itself. And like sessions with players campaign. Oh, for my campaign. No, I don't have anything planned for it. I do have a campaign that runs that is actually set roughly in the keep on the Borderlands, although they haven't been back there in many sessions because they're too busy getting into trouble in the surrounding wilderness. Yeah, it's a labor of love. It's gonna go up on Steam, the Steam Workshop, once it's all done, and then people can do whatever they want with it. But yeah, for now it's just a fun thing to do. Whoa. And let me see here. There we go. Just a fun thing to do, and let me actually make sure these are at the same. They are not. These tiles are not on the same. Ooh, okay. We're gonna fix that. I was kind of eyeballing it with these before, but that's fine. I'm gonna move this guy over here. I think that's closer. Yes. So you can subscribe to other users' maps through Steam Workshop and play them through. As far as I know, they have. I believe they have a board share option. There is also the option of just copying and pasting the tiles into Notebook or Notepad, but that, in my experience, you can only do sections at a time, and then if you have to then import them in sections, it's a nightmare to try to get everything lined up. It's a nightmare to try and figure out how much each text block can actually take of your map at a time, doing it that way. But if there is an actual board share option, which I hear there is, don't know if it's completely. I don't know if it's true yet, but there's no reason for me to assume there isn't. But that would be awesome, being able to do it that way. Let's see. We're gonna move over a little bit. How many spaces? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We have way more over here. So we have like 12 from here to here. Yeah, 12 from there to there. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Wow, that was pretty good eyeballing. Right there, anyway. That's exactly the same. Cool. So it's 24 plus these, so 27. It should be 27 squares from here to the, and this one is off as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Ooh, we're running out of room. Running out of room. Maybe we don't do it quite that far. So we just need another. Maybe we just do like 24. Would it be? We need 4 to the from 4 from there to there, and then a little bit of a gap. So that's 4, 8, 12, 16, 8, 20. It would be 20. Which I think we can do. That's 5, 10. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 2 more. Yeah, we can do 2 more. There. Ooh, that's right on the edge. That's right against there. Oh, man. Cool. I guess that works. Oh, is that lined up? No, we're off by 1. That's fine. So right there. Cool. All right. So we have the bounds of our big bad evil guys. Whoa. Big bad evil guys arena. Lair. That's the word. Lair. All right. Let's see. Let's put this there. All right. So we're gonna do a gap of 4 and oh, hold on. Does this math work out? That's the question. Oh yeah, it looks like it should. It should be fine. Right about there, right? Yeah, okay. Sure. And then 4 out from here. And 4, wow. It's getting real close to that. So So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Just barely missed that, that cage there. Alright, and then from here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Wrong. Somewhere this is wrong. Let's see. Make sure that we're coming out the right way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think I miscounted here. Alright, let's see. So we go out 1. Oh, I see what I did. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's more like it. All right, let's see if I'm actually. Oh wait, am I actually? Ooh. How close am I? Oh, I'm not actually that close to ending. Wait, where's the? Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, no, we're pretty good there. I don't think we're hitting anything. Oh, it is right up underneath. Look at that. That is exactly lined up with the floor of the first level of the dungeon. Awesome. Well, that worked out. Cool. Let's come down a little bit more. All right. Whew. Man, that's lucky. I was not expecting it to be that on point. All right, cool. Well, that's not bad. We can actually do another pillar like over here. Because we can actually come out that way a little bit. The floor doesn't need to be completely squared off. And I think that might like make it look a little cooler if it's not square. All right, so using that same, are we on the same level? Yes, we are. Okay, cool. Let's another one. Kind of center to these if I can. Ooh, that might not work out mathematically. Because we got 1, 2, oh wait, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. We've got 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Yeah, that's gonna be a little weird. Because, oops. Yeah, because the space we have here is only 3 wide. Okay. We may have to play with this a little bit just to get that to work, because now that I've had the thought to do it, I want to do it, and that means I'm going to have to move these over to the left a little, and I'm going to have to widen this corridor by 1, which is fine. I'm literally going to have to move everything 5 feet to the left from this point over. It's not the end of the world. But we'll definitely be doing that in between the streams because it's kind of boring. And we're at the end of our stream for the day. Thanks everyone for hanging out. It's your boy Dark Knight. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. Everyone else, please come by again. It's always a pleasure to have you guys stop by and chat, talk D&D. I love it. It's fun. It's a good time. And yeah, if anyone's interested, you can check out my YouTube channel. Yeah, nice meeting you. Thanks for being a longtime watcher and hanging out and chatting today. If anyone's interested, I have some VODs that I've been uploading to YouTube exclusively. They don't touch Twitch at all. They go straight. I record them and then I edit them and they go up on the YubTubs. I'm playing Final Fantasy Tactics from the beginning. And I'm doing the voices of all the characters, and it's a fun time. And I think we're on episode, what day is it? It's the 27th. I think we're on episode 8, maybe, maybe 9, 8 or 9. But it's a daily upload. So check it out, and they're much shorter videos than what I stream here. It's 10% the size of this. Bravely Default 2 in the background for that. Oh, I have not. I'm not familiar with that. I'll have to check that out. Bravely Default 2. Cool. I'll check that one out. But yeah, and it's coming along, and I recorded the session 3 of episodes yesterday, or most of them. I have one more episode to record, which I'm probably going to do right after I wrap this up. Oh, Similar Tactics. Oh, nice. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I kind of stopped recording yesterday because I reached a point that you get to in a game where if you don't have access to a certain job set or certain skill set, you miss out on a lot of cool stuff. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to like stop and farm for levels, which I was doing that last night, and I might do a little bit more after I get off of here. Not much more, but yeah, if anyone's interested, that's up on YouTube. The link is in my profile. Yeah, it's a good time. I've had a lot of fun recording it and editing it. I'm learning editing as I'm going. Editing these is super easy because it's just like the way I record them in chunks. So I just take those chunks and I just like, all right, good. I just put them in and I just put a little thing in between where the commercials normally go, where the ad breaks usually go. I just have a little thing that I put in there, and then like an intro and an outro, and that's it. It's like basic editing, basic editing stuff. I throw in transitions and stuff, which I've only been doing recently because I only recently figured out how to do it. So all that's up on my YouTube channel, like all my old streams and including my VOD of Final Fantasy Tactics. So check that out if you're interested. I might end up doing another VOD. I did a stream of Narita Boy a little while ago, and it was okay. It turned out okay. The audio, I don't know what was going on. It was clicking the entire time. There was some weird clickiness with my audio. It happened on one of my previous Final Fantasy VI streams as well. It hasn't happened since. I'm looking down on my mic, like, you know what you did. I have no idea why I did it, but yeah, I guess it's fixed. Well, I don't know. It hasn't. Yeah, knock on actual wood. Hopefully, it doesn't happen again. So yeah, aside from that, if anyone's looking for a game of Dungeons and Dragons to play monthly, I run 2 games through Eventbrite. The link's right up there right now in my overlay. I am Dice and Brews at Eventbrite. You can check it out. I run monthly games the second Sunday and Tuesday of every month. Tickets are around $18. It gets you a seat at the table and a greater healing potion for your character to use in game. But it's only available for the day that you play, because then after that the potion disappears. So you cannot carry over potions from month to month. They're dungeon crawls, so if you miss a month, you won't miss any story. It's basically you roll up a right now 6th level character. You test your mettle in the dungeons that I create, and against the somewhat nasty encounters that I plot. And if you survive, awesome. You can get awesome stuff, awesome equipment. If you don't, you come back next week with a new character, or next month with a new character. But yeah, if you're interested, check that out. Link is in my profile. Also, you can just go to Eventbrite and look up Dice and Brews, and you'll find my thing. The next month's what's next month? May. May's games will be posted sometime this week. I meant to do it yesterday, but I forgot. So I'm going to be posting those either today or tomorrow, and then the tickets will be available sometime toward the end of this week. I think the Sunday game for next month is actually later in the month. I think it's like the 2nd or 3rd Sunday. I think it's the 3rd Sunday. 3rd or 4th, actually. Instead of the 2nd, just because of scheduling. So, yeah. And it's Sunday afternoon, Tuesday evening. Take that into consideration. Central U.S. time. Take that into consideration for your availability. And aside from that, if you're looking for a non D&D tabletop RPG to play with your friends and or family over video chat, check out tourguidegames.com. They offer on-demand, professionally led TTRPGs for you and your friends and or family. Games like Project Ninja Panda Taco, Guild of Orpheus, Honey Heist, Lasers and Feelings, All Out of Bubblegum, Time and Temp, and Fiasco. So if you're looking for a easy to learn, quick to play game with your friends or family over video chat, maybe you had a regular game night that you're unable to do because of the pandemic, or if you moved away recently from your friends and or family and want to restart your game nights, this is a great way to do it. The games are super simple. All you need is a smartphone. Your tour guide will roll the dice for you, keep notes for you, and they know the rules, so they can walk you through it. Super easy. The games themselves, the rules are very easy. I mean, of the board games that I've played, or tabletop playing games I've played, these are some of the easiest games to pick up and just play, and they're super fun. Like Grant Howitt games, Guild of Orpheus and Honey Heist. Those are Grant Howitt games. If you're familiar with Grant Howitt, he's notorious for his one-page RPGs. It's literally just a sheet of paper, both sides, but one sheet of paper with all the rules you need to play the game. And they're a blast. They're a lot of fun. So yeah, check them out over at tourguidegames.com if you are interested. Aside from that, everyone, please stay safe. Wear a mask, wash your hands, don't touch your face. The mask goes over your nose, and social distance whenever possible. And we'll catch you next time. And until then, just be excellent to each other. See ya. Hey, what's up? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and also hit the bell if you want to know when I post some new stuff. You can see some of my other stuff right over there on the screen.